in the private chat in here.
This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified. So stay on point and watch your
I got a
six.
commercial.
So stay on point and watch your six. So stay on point and watch your six.
And we are live, I believe.
Hello and welcome. How's everybody doing today? I hope you survived Friday the 13th and Mr. Jason Voorhees. Isn't he a charmer with that little sword?
Okay.
Like
Did
that.
we buffer? Maybe.
Premature.
Mhm.
There we go. Try it again, Dame.
Hello and welcome to the Horror Honeyz. How's everybody doing today? I hope you survived the Friday the 13th. And also Mr. Jason Voorhees with his lovely machete. Oh, we have such lovely guests for here. With me, I have the magnificent Mary P.
Hello, and we also have Mia Mina, the undead ballerina.
Hello, everybody. And we also have the wonderful honey of 1,000 faces, Bathsheba.
And let's not forget the hostess with the mostest. Delicious Dame Saturday.
Hello.
So, how is everyone today? We've got an exciting show. This one's a little bit different than the shows we've done before. It's like our last show. We did an interview of Bathsheba and Dame Saturday last week, for those of you who weren't here with us. And today they are turning the tables on us. And they are interviewing Mary and I. But first,
remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell to get more people in here.
right.
Oh, yes.
And somebody, we brought this up last week, and we didn't really get a lot of comments on it. He needs a name.
Yes. Come
I
on,
do.
give us some names.
I need a name, guys. Come on.
So we need, something to think about. If you think about something while we're doing the show, just let us know, because he'll pop up every once in a while. That's our little mascot, the first one we've got, actually. Today's question: what do you want to ask Mary and I? Is there anything you want to know about us? Anything you were afraid to ask? Put it in the chat, and we'll get an answer for you if it's not too uncomfortable for us. Before we get into that, let's see who's in the chat. We've got some new faces in here.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, let me do the first one because I love this name. Space Cow.
Hello, Space Cow. You're snowed in and watching UFO videos, so you came to watch us. Well,
Yes.
welcome. Horror Queen, 1986. That was a great year for
yes.
horror.
Lovely.
And
Also known as Michael. Hello. Good to see you again.
Mutant Artificial Intelligence and MAI has been here every single week.
Yes.
So we
Yes. Our little
definitely
favorite.
love. Sean G, Chasing the Truth.
Get that truth, Shanji.
Yes.
Yes.
Shanji.
And I don't know if she's lurking. She hasn't said something in a few minutes, but CCG, our Horde Queen, is roaming around. There's a local nightmare. Whippa!
Reaper!
Yeah. Go.
Yes, don't you love Bathsheba's hair?
Oh, so good. So good.
Wonderful. Oh, yes. Let's see if we got anybody else that's popped in here real quick. I'm going to pop out the screen for a minute. Give me a moment. No. Oh, so Stream Elements, but we're not going to count Stream Elements today.
Stream elements. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably out of
Sean,
line.
you tell that truth though. You tell it. You smack
Yeah.
it right back. You
Oh,
smack
yeah.
it right back.
Yeah. Show 'em who's bitch.
Yeah, well,
Damn right.
Oh, that's cute,
Oh.
Bathsheba.
I love stickers.
Sticker. I don't know if y'all have watched Pusa Studios, but every time they do a super sticker,
I like the ones you can scratch.
here's
and snip.
super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. It drives Andrew crazy. It is so cute though because I love it.
That's one of my guilty pleasures. I like the stickers that you can scratch and sniff. I don't know why.
I love
Oh my
scratch
God,
and
yes.
sniff.
Yes, especially ones that smell
Yes.
like coconut. Yum.
Yes, and Dezombified. Yes, I'd gotten it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't
That's
see a
awesome.
commercial.
I did.
Hmm.
I
Maybe-
usually don't, which is, and we're back.
Oh, yeah.
The stream broke, the sticker broke. No, I don't think the
Yay,
sticker
it's
broke.
good to be back. They cannot hold it
Bathsheba,
for
this is
long.
why we can't have nice things. I'm just kidding.
I
They
know,
can't hold
right?
it for long.
Yeah,
What did we do this time?
Trained, baby, to hold me back.
nothing, sweetheart. Yeah, I was saying between Pusa Studios and Panic D, I learned so much before I even got hardly started on my channel, and that's where most of my channel layout and everything, most of that came from them. So yeah, and I need to hit the live on my YouTube because I'm not live. That's it. That's another thing. If you think that you're lagging behind the stream some, if you'll go to another tip from Pusa Studios, if you'll go down to where you see the play sticker and your volume and everything, there's a little thing that says live and there's a little circle next to it. If you click on that to make it red, it will automatically put you at the point that we are on the live stream. It's really neat.
Yeah.
So, yes, I'm trying to see if we can get more people in here before they start quizzing us. Oh, we love you too. We love everybody.
Oh, I want to give you a big hug.
The biggest of hugs.
Yes.
Your ghost stream last night. Did anyone get possessed? I passed out.
Uh,
Yeah, I missed that. So
Me
hey,
too.
Kayla. There's Kayla.
We had one person that was possessed.
We did.
We got him out. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He came in.
wow.
It was called a troll. Saturday the 14th, but
Yeah.
come on.
Speaking of comedy horror, that was
damn
a
it.
hilarious movie.
Yes.
Okay, they can hear now.
Oh, can you hear us? Yay!
Yay!
Oh, which, by the
Good
way, I
deal.
love my
We
chicken
will not
noodles
be
too with black
silenced.
pepper. Yum.
So I don't know if
Since
y'all
we're
heard.
in.
Yes.
Kayla is in the chat right now. Kayla la 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 la.
Kayla, la, la, la. Okay.
Okay.
Is everybody here with us? Da, 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 da. I'm banging on the string. Da, 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 da.
Oh, take my phone and I'm gonna throw it down the toilet and flush it down like I mean
Take that!
it. Take it. Ugh. Stop it, YouTube. Behave. We're
Yeah,
gentlemen here.
We're working.
We're
with
all
a new-
gentlemen.
We're working with StreamYards today. It's the first time we've done that, and we just want to. It's yeah.
No, yeah, they
It
can't
looks
handle
better.
our
I like the
fabulous.
screen better.
They can't handle our fabulous at
Yeah.
all. Oh no.
We'll be good. We'll be good.
Speak for
The
yourself.
internet can't handle our fabulousness. Gosh,
That's true. That is very
Fabulous.
true.
Yes.
we're fabulous.
And we strut.
Oh yeah, we strut all day.
Oh yeah.
I will say I did
Bless
notice
Strut my little
something in-
teddy bear stuff.
if
Mhm.
when we get people up to join with us, which we're probably going to do at some point,
Oh, Mr.
we-
Barton is here.
I do like the way that StreamYards puts everybody, on where we can see everybody at one time, and I have noticed very little lag in the delay. I haven't really heard a delay there. Hey, Harry, it's been a couple of days because I've been sick. I've been sick this week, so yeah.
Hello.
And
Hi, Great White, too.
White. Welcome, Great White. Good to see you.
I growl like a shark, but I don't know how a shark growls. So it's just like.
And
Better
Sunday
not-
Bear is here. Yay!
People quit buying all of the toilet paper, please.
Oh,
Hi, toilet paper.
I'm gonna get it all of it.
yes.
Aw, Susie.
Damn the fighting
Easter eggs.
words!
Who needs Easter eggs when you have toilet paper?
I tell you, I don't understand. Well, I had to explain the toilet paper thing to my daughter, so I guess I kind of understand. I'm not going to explain it here.
I'm sorry. I tried to get that stupid icon last night and I couldn't get it right, and I was just like, that. So that was my response.
Amazon doesn't even have toilet paper. What? I'm wondering, are these people putting stacking toilet paper all around their house?
There's a
wondered
TikTok
too.
like that.
It's because
It's got toilet paper like
I hate when
all
people
over the
panic.
walls. Oh my god, it's
Oh
funny.
my goodness! That's hilarious to me.
Oh. Or instead of the purge, everybody TPs everybody's house.
Oh, Dezombified got the toilet paper icon.
Yep.
That's too funny.
DC's got this shit wrapped. Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this because I think we've done
Enough of the ass
long
candy.
enough.
Enough of the S candy, people.
Whoa. Okay, so I guess that I don't know which one of you are going first, but can I have some? I hear it's good for weight loss. Not really, people. Please do not do arsenic.
No.
No.
Prop.
And don't
How
add old
about-
lace either.
How about the guy that hoarded all the antibacterial gel and wipes in his area? Amazon and eBay canceled his account. Yeah, for
I can't focus.
a pandemic. Exactly. That.
Blood Raven. That's for you.
Oh, I need some of those. I need some
Oh,
of that.
yes.
I actually need a picture of that. You need to send me a picture of that.
Can do.
Hello, Bianca.
Oh no.
Oh,
Our
yes.
resident dragon.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
In case your raven becomes rabid, please use Raven Rabid
Rabid?
Remedy. Yes.
It is their catnip.
MAI. My house is turning into a bunker. I did want to
yes.
mention this before we got it too deep into this. We want to thank, and give me just a second. I've got to find the window. I have it here, I know. We did get a email in our box. Who's kissing the stream?
Not me. I didn't do it. Don't touch your face.
It's not a bad thing. I just wanted to know who was touching who was kissing the stream.
Yeah,
Touching
nightmares
interest
in the house.
stream. Mwah.
Yeah.
Aww.
We got some fan art from the Trash Stash, who was on the show or listening last week, and I wanted to thank him. We'll be showing that next week on our fan art and creepypasta show. So we are looking forward to that, and trust me, guys, this is some awesome art. It is really nice. Bathsheba?
What? What did I do?
I'm just looking at the screen. I come back to the screen and it's Bathsheba's face. And are we off?
Do it.
I think we might be off again. That whole thing just went to nothing.
Can anyone hear us?
What?
Circle of death.
Hello? Can anybody hear us? Up.
We're good. I think we're good.
I don't
I
know.
need
Yeah,
a
we're
second
good.
stand. I
Okay.
need a second stand.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, baby.
I think we needed the festivities to start rolling. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You guys go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that.
What have you done?
Oh,
Mary,
we're
I'm
gonna have
scared.
some fun
Wait a minute, I
today,
can't hear
kitty.
you.
Oh God.
Hi, Aisha. Aisha's with us. We love her. We love her. She's the Artzilla.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
I have
Oh,
to say, I
I
said
love
that. I love her art. I really do. I love her art. She does a fabulous job.
She's the bomb.
Y'all need to check her out. She's amazing.
Oh yes.
And I don't know where it's like every week she's getting another 100 viewers, which is fabulous. She's growing so great.
Aisha, you need to give us your art so we can put it on display next week. Definitely.
Yes. And, well, I have a piece that I had her do. So maybe I can share that as well, because it really worked with my video that I asked her to do it for. It's amazing. It's a wraith. That's that dream, Bathsheba.
Huh?
That
What?
was the video on my dream. The wraith.
Oh yes. I remember
did-
that. I watched
she did-
that.
She got her
Oh, she
community
did
tab
that?
yesterday. Yes, she did that.
Yay!
Yay!
That is awesome.
Congratulations.
I'm happy for you! Yay! I'm so happy for you.
So excited. Oh. Okay, so and PA, hi. Let's go ahead and
Oh yeah.
I'm
Get
closing
on
my
the
eyes.
chopping
Let's
block.
the interview.
Quit
Cut
trying to avoid the questions. People are waiting.
Let's get this
Hi,
interview
Pet.
started, huh?
Hi, Pet Art, Pet Fox
Oh,
Art.
oh God.
She's another great
Pet.
artist. Patrona. She's another great artist.
Yes.
Okay. We'll quit.
All right.
So let us get this interview started, shall we?
Michelle.
Okay, first of all, ladies, how did you create and choose the name for your online persona?
Who wants to start?
Um,
I mean, mine's real simple. It's my name. You know, that's fine. Okay, now you can go, Mia.
mine's actually real simple too. I am an RPer, and I also did internet radio for many years. And when I was on internet radio, I used the name Mina.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you not hear the question?
I did hear the question. I'm getting
Cryptid?
there. Oh.
Okay. Just making sure. Sorry.
And when I used Mina, and it's kind of became like a nickname for me. And several years later, I had a character named Mia, and Mia and Mina became kind of interchangeable for me. When I was asked for a pen name for my writing, I chose Mina for my first middle name, or for my first and middle name. So yeah, you can find me on Facebook under Mina as well. So that was, it was Mina McDonald, and I thought that was a little much for the mouth. So when I got really into my YouTube, so then I changed it to Mina, just without the McDonald. But yeah, that's how I got my name.
Cool. Okay. Go ahead, Banshiba, ask yours.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. Okay. Seriously now, guys. Okay. If you were stranded on a desert island, cliche, I know, but if there was one thing that's going to help you survive against the cannibals on the island, what would that item be granted to you?
Wait, repeat that again. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
You are stranded. You got stranded on an island of cannibals, and you are granted one item to help you survive. What item would you request?
Oh God. Mia, you wanna go first?
Oh, okay. What item would I request? A glass bottle.
Go on.
My thoughts there is, if I'm on an island, there's probably only available salt water, and I could use a glass bottle with fire to boil water to get fresh water, and salt for seasoning.
Oh, I like that.
Quite practical, I mean.
Because you
I
only go so long without liquid, and salt water will dehydrate you.
that's
Season
true.
you for the cannibals.
I would probably ask for toilet paper.
Yes.
way more comfortable than leaves. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, because I have to say it now. Why is it that nobody ever says, I want a boat? Get me the hell off of this
I would
island.
like a boat, but I would probably die in the middle of the ocean trying to get off it. Like, I would just...
That's true. It could happen.
I think for me that thought is there. It's like almost an unwritten thing that you can't do a boat because that's not an available item.
Yeah, like or you can't
Yeah.
do like a plane, like a
Why?
helicopter to get off the island.
No, it's just an unwritten with that question. Aisha, you be safe, and we will see you later. And love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Come listen to the replay after the show so you see what you missed, honey. Did I just say that?
Oh, yes, you did. Too late.
My face goes red. Thank God you guys can't see me.
Okay. Here's another one. And why is horror, paranormal, supernatural important to you?
Mary, you want to go first this time?
Damn it. Why is it important to me?
Yes.
That is a great question there. It's important to me because I like pushing the limits, and I like seeing how far you can, I guess, go with a topic, so to speak. And also, for some reason, anybody in like the horror community in general has been the sweetest people in the entire world. That's why it ends up being really important, is because of everybody treats everyone the way that they want to be treated, basically. So that's
Will.
just tear up there.
Oh, it's so cute.
Good night, Emma. Good night, PA.
Good night.
Night.
Dreams.
Okay, so it's kind of along the same lines. Horror allows us a safe place to explore the things that scare us and our fears. And again, like I said, safe place, but it's also, it gives us, and I think especially those of us who are in have chronic diseases that give us chronic pain, it gives us another it gives us the view that
An outlet?
it could be worse. Yes, an outlet.
Yes.
It could be worse.
It can always be worse.
And it gives us an example of worse, so we don't feel like, it kind of eases our pain that way. And I think also it eases our pain because of the adrenaline rush that we get from it.
Yes.
Because adrenaline does help with pain. Ow. I just squeezed my hand too hard. Don't do that, folks.
Need some adrenaline right now.
Yeah, I need some adrenaline right now. But yeah, I think those, and yes, the horror community on YouTube has been amazing. You guys, I can't tell you. And I say it every time I put out a video. I said thank you to everybody who has been so welcoming and supportive and helpful. And every time I type that out, say it, I'm like, I really should shorten this, but I can't do it because it's true. Everybody has been so welcoming, so supportive, and helpful. It's just like, we all help each other. We all support each other. And Bathsheba, what are you doing?
I'm spamming. Leave me alone.
Oh, yes.
The sticker is driving me crazy. I just want to watch it.
And our horror queen just said that the feeling to scare is almost as great as the ability to feel scared.
Yes.
Vincent Price. And yes,
Very
I
true.
agree with that very much.
And I love Vincent Price. He's one of those men that can just stand there and talk. I'll listen all day long.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Just, yeah. And
Think
his
what he
laugh.
can do. Think what he can do with ASMR.
Oh
My
my
goodness.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Well,
Oh.
he did radio show theater.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, you can find those on YouTube.
yes, you can find those on YouTube, but it was amazing. And that's early ASMR, everybody. Radio theater.
Yep.
Before we had moving pictures.
That's
Yeah. And I'm not sure how to pronounce that. AXQSHUNR. Welcome. Hello. And yes, we could listen to Vincent Price read the phone book because,
Oh yes.
yes,
Or the dictionary.
Inner Sanctum. That was a great show.
Oh yes.
Evil Outcast. He's so
Hello.
evil.
Hello. You're not an
Evil.
outcast here. No, you're not.
Okay. So next question, I guess.
You go, Banshiba.
Oh shit. Okay. I gotta switch screens.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm lagging. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. So, the zombie apocalypse is upon us. You find a commune of survivors. They will let you in only if you have a trait or trade that can help people survive. What is your strong point to show them that you belong in the community?
Ooh.
Ooh, I actually know, and I actually have an answer for this. So I am really good. I'm a guy. I can make something out of anything, and I'm really good with that, especially when it comes to like survival needs.
Oh, cool.
So that would probably be why.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, I'm pretty good with technology. Where I have a degree in technology. I'm good. I'm going to leave it at that. So I could rig up things like that. Also, my family will tell you that you give me a little bit and I can come up with something to eat
Ooh,
that feeds a lot.
that's
awesome.
important.
So
That is
like,
good.
Oh yeah,
I'll
That is
go,
valid.
the most important thing to me ever is food.
we always end up
my
on food.
first
Oh, yes.
concern all the time.
But yeah, that's what's for dinner? I don't know. Well, what do we have? Well, not much. And I'll go in the refrigerator. I'm like, well, we've got this and we've got this and we've got this. I won't use that. Let me do this with it, and everybody loves it. So it's. I can't remember the name of the character in the books when we were growing up, but there was a character, Mrs. Wiggle. I think that was her name. And she would
Penny
put a little
Wiggle,
bit
I love that.
she would put a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and that was how she made food, and I've always thought that was amazing. And she never really told you what she was mixing. It was this, that, and that, and some of that. I just always thought that was cool.
You know, that reminds me of a substitute teacher I used to have back in school, in elementary school. Her name was Mrs. Wiggy Hop. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Wiggy Hop, but your name, I could never get over. Sorry, carry on.
I think we're to the next question.
Okay. All right. Here's another one that says,
Big mother quacker.
so please answer honestly, ladies. What guilty pleasure or quirky trait are you willing to share with us?
Guilty
What-
pleasure.
Guilty pleasure or trait?
A quirky trait.
Oh, quirky trait. Okay. All right. You guys ready for this? I have this really weird obsession with small fake food. Like, it has to be fake and it has to be small and it's absolutely adorable and I can't even help myself. I can't. It's just weird. I don't know.
Like the fancy restaurants are you talking about? Like
No,
when
like
they serve up.
tiny fake food. Fake food. Like,
Oh, fake food. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you would use in a dollhouse?
yes. Yes.
Oh. A little plate of spaghetti with a
Oh
little
my god,
meatballs.
it's so funny that you say that because I actually have that in my collection of tiny fake food. I'm not even kidding. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So a guilty pleasure. Aren't they all guilty? Isn't that the determination of a pleasure?
Yes.
I think a guilty pleasure for me is probably other than games and such. I My husband knows how to get me. My husband knows how how most women when they get married and their husband's giving them gifts and everything, it's chocolate or it's um, diamonds or jewelry or clothing or something like that.
Whoa. Husbands give diamonds and chocolate? This is the
Sometimes.
first I'm hearing of this.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
I'm there.
original.
So for
What
me,
the hell? I've been gypped this whole time? Oh my.
Continue.
my husband will give me computer parts or some kind of computer item because that really gets me. That and Cadbury cream mix.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, yes.
Because
Yes, every
Cadbury
springtime. Oh, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's so bad.
Hi, Aaron. The baby
Get
doll.
no baby doll. We get no baby.
Soul Taker, why me not welcome? You are welcome, Soul Taker. We said hello. We have said hello, Soul Taker. You're welcome. You're always welcome. Matter of
He's
fact,
trying to join us in the studio. It's really hard for him.
Yeah, we're I don't know. We'll have that worked out by next week though, because we're gonna have him with us next week.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And-
we're ready for the next one?
Yes, and it's your
Okay.
turn.
Okay. Who is the worst mother of the two? Norman Bates' mother or Jason Voorhees' mother? In your opinion.
Okay, say that again.
Between the two mothers, which is the worst mother? Norman Bates' mother or Jason Voorhees' mother?
Okay, I'm gonna say Norman Bates' mom. I don't really have. I mean, if you think about it, Mother Voorhees. Oh golly, did I just call her that? Mother Voorhees.
Yes.
She loved her child too much. She was very defensive of her child, and that's what led to everything. Is she loved her son so much that she was upset by the way he was treated. She was upset by the way he died, etc., etc., etc. Norman Bates's mom. She's psychologically, much like Ed Gein's mom, she psychologically abused him and emotionally abused him. And that's what led to his psychosis. So, yes, I have to say Mrs. Bates because she caused the problem within him. He would have been fine if it wasn't for her. And yes, if anybody has watched the television show, she on Netflix, she is bloody mental. Thank you, Horror Queen. She was bloody mental. Um,
Oh yeah.
sh I realize that that's not quote unquote canon because it wasn't Hitchcock that put it together and everything, but they did a really good job on that. I really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, and I agree with you, Outcast, that Mama Voorhees is Mama Vengeance. So
Yes,
yes, you do
exactly.
not mess with her baby.
13
Mhm.
past midnight.
Oh,
Hi.
hey!
How are you,
It's
Steve?
Steve Stockton in his house.
Hello.
And give Tanya a hug for us, Steve, please, when you see her.
Ooh, that's a nice factoid. The worth of diamonds was completely manufactured by artificially creating a shortage during the Victorian era, if my memory is correct.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a nice little thing.
Yes, exactly, Great White. Her vengefulness was rooted in the love for her son, and I never consider it a problem when the son is or a child is loved. Aw. Okay, Soul Taker, we love you.
Yes, we're trying very hard. We have the worst of luck here.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, we're past Friday the 13th. Why is this bad luck happening? Grr.
It's Saturday the 14th. Anybody who's
That's
seen that
why.
movie? That is a great comedy horror.
Yes. Ooh, and I believe it's my turn.
I think so.
Oh, yeah. And this goes well with my job here. It says if you were on
Mary,
death
wait.
row.
Whoa,
Oh, no, I
wait.
concur because I don't know enough. So, yes, I agree with
Oh,
you.
okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I was going. Okay.
Sorry.
I was going to say, if you were on death row and given your last meal, what would you have to eat?
Oh my god, I already have the answer to this. I would eat. I'm sorry. Food is my thing. It is who I
Yes,
am.
it is. It is her
I
thing.
would eat sushi. I love salmon sushi, like the big pieces of salmon on top of the rice.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Shut up, Ichiba. And I really, really like Philly rolls as well. Oh my god.
yeah.
And miso soup and
Mhm.
ginger salad. Oh my god, yes. And then for dessert, I would probably want some cherry pie because that is my favorite dessert ever. So,
Have you ever
and
had
now
the,
I'm hungry.
Have you ever had the baby octopus salad?
Yes, I have.
Wriggling?
Yes, I have.
It's
Oh.
Still
fabulous.
wriggling? Like mukbang, wiggling
No,
stuff?
it's not alive, but it's
Some do. Some like it alive. I don't know. That's why I was asking. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
I don't eat
No.
alive things. I mean, well,
no sushi is
hold
not
on.
sushi is not always raw.
No, it
I
isn't.
The sushi
do.
Most
I
of the time
the,
it's cooked.
the
I
sushi I
like
eat is raw.
sushi. I
Except
like
the
sushi
Philly
raw,
roll.
but
I like
tuna. It
tuna.
has to be fresh. Fresh
I like
tuna.
that sashimi.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
good.
always
Yum.
raw and poor baby octopus. Well, I guess you don't like calamari either.
Oh, I love
Calamari.
Calamari.
Yum, yum, yum.
Both my
Dying.
kids love calamari.
Lastly,
So
And
good.
marinara sauce. Yum.
I do like Mary's idea here, but I've got to go with a really thick sirloin steak.
Oh my god, yes.
With shark fin. No, we don't want shark fin, but I would take a shark steak. But I'm talking about beef. Shark steak tastes like beef, Banshee. Trust me.
No, you've not had fermented shark fin before from Iceland.
Oh, yeah.
You can't get the smell out of your house for like 2 weeks. It's
But
terrible.
yeah, I would like a very thick sirloin steak, cooked medium rare, a little bit on the more rare side, so it's still bleeding a little bit because I like that. With deep battered shrimp on the side, so it's sort of surf and turf.
Oh my god.
With a loaded baked potato And
I'm dying
I
right
think I
now
just
because
had
I'm
a food gasm. Oh my god!
I would slather
brown
so much
mushroom
sour
gravy.
cream on that.
and a brown mushroom
Yum.
gravy. And yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I've not really thought about that question before. So I'm just coming up with this off the top of my.
I am
For dessert,
so hungry.
I would for dessert a cheesecake with strawberry and blueberry. What do they call it? Strawberries and blueberries with the syrup, because I can't remember the name of it. Already.
Compote?
Like a puree type of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compote
yeah,
or
yeah. So that
Oh my God.
it's the mixture of the two flavors, but it's dripping on the cheesecake. I'm
Oh
making
my
myself
God.
hungry. The baked potato got space cow.
I want to make love to all food via my mouth so bad right now. I cannot
There's people who pay you
apologize.
big money to
No
do
regrets.
that. No, seriously, you would make a fortune off of that.
I worked in a steakhouse when I was a teenager, so I've actually seen this stuff cut off the meat because we cut our own meat. So yeah,
I want all the
that's
food.
I would be. Next question.
Oh my
Cheesecake.
God.
All right. Okay.
All I can think
next
of is
question.
food now.
Okay. If you could create a Frankenstein type pet animal, what 3 parts would you incorporate to make it?
Ooh. I like
Do you
what
know?
Greg White wants.
Oh my God, yes.
And Dice Roland as well. Hello. And the
Hi.
Trash Stash has joined us. The Trash Stash has sent us some fan art. I don't know if that got across the stream
Aw.
earlier, but it is amazing art. What 3? Say it again. 3 part?
Oh my God, can it be mythical
Yes.
parts?
It can be any 3 parts. You have the option to be able to make a pet of your own, a Frankenstein pet. What 3 favorite parts would you incorporate into your pet to make it your own?
You said it could be mythical? Because
Mhm.
I already have an
Sure.
answer.
Okay,
Okay.
go for it.
Okay.
I want a mermaid cat unicorn. Like with the mermaid tail, the kitty little body and head, and then like the unicorn.
You want a
horn and,
horny
like, the
fishy
magic.
pussy?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. That's all I want.
Wow. And Space Cow, no. Just no. No, Space Cow.
No, we're not going to mention that. No.
And hi, Spike Hunter. And can you handle the truth? They both just started.
Dice
Good
Roland
question.
is in the
That's real
house.
good stuff. It needs to be tied down.
Unicorn.
Kitty
Chimera.
mermaid. Oh.
Ooh, this is going to be a nice
Cheating.
chimera here.
That's cheating.
And
That's cheating. That's not fair. That's
What's-
pre-made. Not fair. I didn't think about that one.
and lion.
Ooh.
Get a griffin.
Kitty.
It's sort of like a griffin, but it's with a
3 heads,
chimera and a
though.
unicorn. It's got 4 heads
Ooh.
Oh.
because you got the unicorn head,
Yeah,
the-
you're
the
right.
chimera head, and then the lion's body.
That's right.
Wait, that's a
You're
show on
right.
Cartoon Network?
Really?
They well, it's I don't know if it's my animal. Oh my God!
Unicorn,
tell me.
mermaid, fairy.
I need to know all about it. I need to know all
Yeah,
about
I
that
think you're
show.
talking about your animal. I think I'm assigning genders. I'm sorry, folks. Yes, the hamsters.
Yes.
Yes,
We
the
need to know
hamsters.
pronouns.
No, my granddaughter has a hamster. No killing hamsters.
No, definitely not.
People panic way too easy.
Oh, yes. But it's fun to watch.
Cat, squirrel, wolf. Sounds like we're making Ferranza's.
Personas.
Okay. Next question.
Okay, here's one. This is very relevant. It says, your favorite creepypasta is about to kill you. We give you one last chance to give them a reason why not to kill you. What would that reason be?
I can expand your universe by writing more about you.
Oh, I'm certainly would appreciate that.
Man, bear, pig. Steve, I like that.
Oh, yeah. And we're serial about that.
Yes,
I can open their eyes to the wonderful world of food.
I was just gonna say I knew it was gonna be food related.
We
You
always
want
end up
creepy
there.
pasta? I'll give you creepy pasta.
I'll give you all
Real
that
creepy pasta.
With eyeballs for meatballs.
Unikitty is really a show my daughter loves. Not sure about the Mermaid Tale though.
Unikitty, I know Unikitty. I used to play that like a game with my son. I won't mention it just because.
Oh, Aaron.
It was always fun going berserk.
Aaron, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout.
Ooh,
Baby doe, what did you do?
what did you do?
Actually, I will let Mary put you in timeout for that.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
Half man, half bear, half pig. It's from South Park. Oh, really?
Oh, yes, it is. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I've never watched South Park.
Oh, you're missing out.
You are.
It's tolerable for a little while, I guess.
I love
Weird
it.
stuff was kind of funny, but
But quite
Okay, we need 10 seconds of silence here.
my Popeye.
10 seconds
Sorry.
of silence.
Circle of Death? No. Do we have audio?
I think we have audio, but I'm not
Oh,
hearing
okay.
the plug.
Should we go on the next question? or-
19 here.
Just wait.
Whoa!
Just wait.
It's a
Just
propane profit. And while I'm on the boulevard dodging
There it is.
bears in the bushes, I listen to
It's
the
coming.
horror honeys on Dezombified. I'll tell you what.
Maybe.
I am lagging like you wouldn't believe. Thumbs up to let us know that we're on here, guys. In the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Good, they can hear us.
Thank you,
Okay,
Evil.
cool.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you. Alright. We're moving on. Let me see here. Okay.
Trash Stash's chimera is pretty interesting. Owl eyes, piranha teeth, and a chihuahua body.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I wonder.
I would not want to piss it off. I mean, what if you're like, you peed on the carpet, shame on you, chomp.
If you'd given me four animals, the last one would have been a scorpion because the scorpion tail. But
Wyvern. Ooh.
ooh, wyverns are cute. I've got to. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet.
No.
Gremlins invading our system. Rat pariah equals.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Chihuahua. No, I had a chihuahua, and then, no, it's not. I can't handle rats. Rats are another one. We were talking about things we can't handle this morning. Rats are another one on my list, guys.
No.
I
I
can
don't mind
handle
rats. I had
mice.
rats as pets.
I can handle mice, but rats I can't do. Ratatana. Rat. I can't pronounce that.
Ratahula.
Okay,
Ratahula.
we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Go with that. Okay. so
Ratatouille. Nice word right there.
next question.
Okay.
Looking for it. No, I'm
All
looking
right.
for it.
Go for it.
Where the
Poor
hell did
cat
it go?
dog.
I don't know.
Little cat dog.
I feel
panic.
sorry for Cat Dog because if you look at that design, poor thing.
Yes.
I can't think about it.
Brush your teeth. That's all I have to tell cat dog. Brush your teeth. Please.
Oh god.
Okay, so you were abducted by aliens. I can't say it. You were abducted by Kayla, la la la, and she took you to your home planet. They're gonna make you your queen of the whole civilization, or they're gonna kill you. So, what do you expect in return from them in order to keep your reign going?
What would we expect in return to rule them?
Yes.
Okay.
What would you demand from them in order to stay in reign?
We all know what my answer is going to be. Should I just go ahead and just say it?
Go ahead.
Go
Feed
for
me. Give me food. Give me all the food.
it.
She's not hard to please, ladies and gentlemen. She's
Correct.
Not hard to please.
I am
Yeah,
very easy.
Yeah, simple.
You turn into. Oh God. I just had this image come in of like the worm guy from Dune. You know,
God.
the big worm. Sorry, I'm just saying.
Technology. Like a computer, and it would have to be like the supercomputer type thing.
Because they might have more advanced computers or technology than we do.
Yeah.
Right.
Or correcting something in your body, or medically
Oh, yeah.
enhancing you in any way. I think that would be fabulous. I
Yeah.
would say.
I'd be killed the first day, says the evil outcast. Well, see, and that's my other thing is if they're gonna make you queen or they're gonna kill you. But who's to say they're not going to make you queen and then at some point kill you? You know, like
But
the Jack
if
Sparrow
you're in that
thing, you are a
position,
leader. Now you're our
you could
dinner.
be. You can charge them with treason and do some kind of punishment
Oh,
to them
yes.
as well to scare them in place, because you now have the power to do so.
We're assuming that their rules would be similar to ours at that point.
Well,
What if
yes,
they
of
are?
course. If they're not, you could try it anyways, don't you think?
That's true. It wouldn't hurt if you're gonna die. I mean,
Spike, I like that. How can I be queen?
Okay, since we are in the lovely month of March, if you ran into a leprechaun, how would you catch him or her?
Ooh. Do females have beards too? I just wonder, because I've never seen a female leprechaun.
They are around. They do. That's how
But
they exist.
But they don't have beards.
No.
I just
mean,
picture them as
they
bearded
could.
little ladies.
They
I've never
could.
seen them. I've never
Who
seen
knows?
Maybe they shave?
with beards.
Or maybe they find that attractive. Who knows?
I've never seen them with
Twirl
beards.
the fingers in the
So
beard. So sexy with that beard of yours. Look at just.
Oh, check out
Sorry.
my facial hair. It shines.
yeah, I know the
So
female dwarves have beards, but the female leprechauns I've never seen with beards. So no, they don't have beards.
Okay, shot me out. You shot me out. Okay.
I think I would probably do the Darby O'Gill thing, where I'd set a trap that's kind of like set for a rabbit. You know how they do have the rabbit traps where they've got the bait and then it drops down on them when they go into it.
What bait would you use?
Probably gold or something that looked like gold, you know, and then trap them in a bag because that's what Darby used. Yeah, a snare. Thank you, Space Cow.
Yeah.
And trap them in a bag that cinches at the bottom around their feet. And then what Darby did was he basically picked it up and carried it around over his shoulder. I'm sorry. That was my first quote unquote scary movie that I can remember right off the top of my head was Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking the same thing when I made that question
A
up.
lot of people don't consider that a scary movie because it's a kids movie. But have you seen that Puka and the Banshee in that movie? That's scary shit, man.
Yes.
That is scary, and that actually scared my sister so much she wouldn't watch the movie for years. So I love that movie. I love Sean Connery in that movie. Okay, next question. I mean, Mary, you need to answer.
Well, I would definitely, yeah, I'd have like a whole trap door set up with like. I totally looked this up online, by the way, while you were talking. I would.
Hi, Spike Hunter.
I would have a, like you got to get some shiny stuff out. They're attracted to shiny things. Make a trap door. Have some gold coins in there. Catch them that way. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. I'm sorry, I totally cheated on this.
Yeah, artificial mutant intelligence just said that they have a mutant artificial sorry, dyslexic. Anyways, has a rabbit's foot. I've got one on my keychain actually. Little white rabbit's foot.
Yes.
And yeah, they're not so lucky for the rabbit.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I have my emerald ring. I guess that works.
I had a fake rabbit's foot at one time.
Pickle Rick. Oh no! Flashbacks from last night. No, don't go there.
No,
Mysterio, you have some pickle chip in your hair. You want to get rid of that? Yeah, good.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to go look at that stream because I was
Oh, it was good.
last night. Like I said, I've been sick the last 2 days, so yeah.
Oh, here's a lovely question for you, ladies. It says, if you could have any mutant power given to you, what would you want to have?
Any are we talking Marvel mutant powers or
Any kind.
Any mutant power.
Any kind.
of them.
It doesn't matter.
psionics?
Cool.
The whole gambit of psionics.
What does that mean?
Basically it's mental powers, and the ability to charge the environment by them to do things.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was mentaling.
I saw that. That's so cool.
It doesn't work very well. I sound constipated. Anyways.
Well, it's your turn.
I
Magically delicious.
would pick Charles Xavier's powers.
Telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a mentalist. Yeah, yeah. I'd love that.
He had issues though in the beginning, though.
He did.
Listening to all the people, I would imagine that hearing people's thoughts, other people's thoughts, would eventually just drive someone mad.
I used to think that was my answer for a long time, and then I started thinking about it. And do you really want to know what people are thinking?
Yes,
I would.
because I already mostly once I become friends with someone, I can already pretty much pick up on what they're thinking, pretty easily. But to actually be able to hear someone's thoughts would be great.
See, and for me, that would be it would be draining because you're not only have you got to go through your own mental minutia. I love that word. You've also got to go through everybody else in the world, and if, like Charles, when he first got his powers, you're hearing every voice, mental voice in the whole world.
No, thank you.
And you don't have a way to block it out until you learn that ability. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I would not choose that in particular. Um, yeah, if I could
just
have
like
another
hell
one,
nah.
I think it would be safe evil. Uh, I think it would probably be spontaneous resurrection.
Oh. See, I like the idea of just like a really powerful like mind type of situation.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I
want tentacles. That's what I would like.
Telekinesis.
I would never leave my bedroom if I had tentacles.
Oh God. Ha.
Okay,
Well then.
Doc Octopus Bathsheba.
Actually, what
Doc
I would like to
Shiba
do
Octopus.
is create infrasound.
Ooh.
Basically, what it does is that it's a very low frequency. You cannot hear it with the
Yeah.
human ear. But what it does is that it can also cause hallucinations. It can cause fear, and sometimes it can cause disorientation. I would have to say it's a nice defense mechanism right there.
So you'd be Kenny.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Go invisible for reasons. Oh, Aaron.
Baby
Oh.
Joe.
Oh, shit.
What is that?
What is that?
Bathsheba Octopussy. That was a great James Bond movie, by the way.
I love that. I saw that really young at the drive-in theater. I fell asleep, but I watched it again. Loved it. Great. I love James Bond. Oh.
Yes, James Bond.
The new James Bond, you know, I'm kind of like a Sean Connery kind of. I love Sean Connery, but the new James Bond's coming out. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just think me, tentacles, James Bond. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm shutting up. Oh wait, we're on to the next question. It's my fault. Okay, I'm going back. Stop it, Sean. Ah! You get me in trouble. Okay.
Reborn every day with a different mom of my choosing. Oh. Yeah, Sean Connery and Roger Moore. That's what I grew up on. And George, I can't remember his last name. Lazar? That's not his name. The in Her Majesty's Secret Service, James Bond.
Oh, Spike Hunter. I would agree with that. If
Oh,
I could
yes.
not be tired after I wake up, that would be fantastic because that is my entire life.
Exactly.
That would be
Great
great.
White.
Who needs caffeine when you have that?
Yeah.
Exactly, Great White. Exactly.
Struggle bus for life is basically what's happening with me.
Yeah, sorting through my own mind and my own thoughts, I don't think I could handle trying to block out people of the world.
Okay, here's the next question. If you could be the head of your own secret society, what name would you give it, and what would people have to do to get initiated as a member? This is going to be food related, isn't it, Mary?
Well, it's Mary. It's Mary.
Duh. If you're gonna be a part of my secret society,
you better know how to make me food.
You better damn well cook.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I don't know what the name of it would be, but like part of the initiation would definitely be bringing me food. And if it's not good, you are instantly banished. And then I also would have an intelligence course of questions that I would ask to make sure, because I don't do stupid.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I don't do stupid. I have a hard time with stupid too.
Yeah.
Oh God. House of the Hamburger.
Oh,
Hamburger. Cow Eddie.
with the hamburger bed.
By the way, I have to say, Space Cow, I love your name. When I was on internet radio, we had a DJ whose name was Cow Mando, and his wife was Cow Patty, and
Oh, that's too funny.
I love the two of them. They were wonderful. They're still really every once in a while we have good conversations, even today. Um,
Oh my God, Evil Teddy Society. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. How did you
Everybody
know?
Everybody put on your teddy bear ears.
teddy bear ears.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God, yes. Ooh, yes.
Oh, that reminds me of the bunny cult I did last year.
Ooh, bunny cult.
Yeah, it's on my
That's
channel.
right.
Check it out.
I'm gonna have to check that. Well, I think I watched that one.
Yes. Yes, it's in my intro. You cannot miss it.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the very first videos I've ever watched of you, Dame. Is the bunny cult.
Yes.
It's like the Buttersalt cult. Anybody that listens to Let's Read knows what the Buttersalt cult is.
Yes.
Mine would probably have to do with technology. And can you tell I'm really into technology? Probably had to do with technology, and you'd probably have to come up with some sort of biological, technological enhancement. My husband says I need to check my flux capacitor because it might be fluctuating.
Ooh.
Basically, because our bodies do start giving out on us, and yeah. Well, I'm always about extending human life. I really like that idea, and if we can use technology to do so, I'm all for that.
That would be like Futurama
point.
with all the severed heads, with all the listings of every name
Yes.
animal
Actually, that goes
in the
back.
jars.
That idea goes back. I don't know how much of the Wizard of Oz, other than the one you see on TV, you've seen, but there's a story in the Wizard of Oz books about a queen. I can't remember if she was Queen of the South. I want to say Queen of the South, but she had heads that she would exchange out.
Oh, Mombi.
Yes.
Mombi, I remember.
She wanted Dorothy's head because she liked Dorothy's head. And
Yes.
she couldn't understand why Dorothy wouldn't give her her head. Because all you got to do is take it off and put a different one on.
Oh,
Why won't you do it? Give me your head.
no.
Yes, that's one of the stories I'm
looking. That freaked me out.
That's one of the stories I'm looking forward of doing when I get to Frank L. Baum on my channel. Okay, next question, I guess. 2,500 years. Yes, let's live that long. I like that idea.
Yes.
Oh
No.
God, I don't want to live that long at all.
I don't
That
want. I don't
80,
want. If I'm
80.
if I
80's my
live that
cutoff.
long, I want to not age.
Fair enough.
Yes, yes.
That's my
I'm
caveat.
23 forever, by the way, you guys. I stopped aging. I stopped aging at 23.
Secret. Till now.
Just so we're clear.
Secret
Yeah.
now.
Just in case you guys didn't know, I 23 forever, never moved past it. It's been a couple of years now.
Dezombified, yeah. Before I got sick, I want before I got sick, like just before I got married. Yeah, that would be great. I still want to be a pretty corpse. Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah. I want people to go over my open casket and be like, "Oh, she looks fabulous."
If I'm
Oh.
Be immortal that way.
if I'm 14, I want to have the intelligence that I have now. I don't think I could relive being 14. And Aaron,
Oh God, no.
This is
No.
nothing against you, Aaron, but I don't want to be 14 again.
Oh, I can't go through school again.
No,
No,
me
thank you.
neither.
How long have I been 10? About 20 years. Yeah, I like that. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I love you to death, Aaron, but I don't think I could handle being 14 again.
No.
Not the way that 14 went for me.
I did skip school because I hated it so much. Aaron, don't you ever do that.
Yes.
25.
Do as we say, not as
Yeah.
we do. Children, stay in school.
I've
I-
been 23 for 9 years now, if you include the 23rd year.
I will tell you this. I was 27 when I got remarried.
Oh.
And when we went to, shortly after we were married, we went to a bar in New Orleans to see some friends of ours perform. And at the door, I handed the guy my ID. And he looked at it, and he looked at me, and he looked at it, and he looked at me, and he says, "Is this real?" And my husband's behind me, and he flashes his badge. And he says, "Yes, it's real. Trust me." And they weren't going to let me in because they thought I was too young to be in there and had a fake ID that said I was 6 years over the legal limit. and so, I guess, yeah, if I could look that young again, and not that I look much older than that now because I really don't, but no face reveal. I knew that was coming. Uh-oh. Bathsheba.
No.
Story time.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so we have this attraction, right? It's called Bear Country, and you go in your car and you drive around this park, and they have bears and wolves. You drive in at your own risk, kind of thing. All sorts of different animals to see in their natural habitat as they sit there and eat hot dog buns and hump in front of your car, which is not good for kids.
Don't take your children
never-
to Bear Country.
Never want to see a bear hump another bear again. Thank you. But
God.
regardless, okay.
That's
So
how
we're driving
Bear
in.
Got his name.
What's your profanity?
We. Oh God. Okay, I just had a thought and a name, but I'm not going there. Okay. Anyways, so we're going into the entry, and they have their special, 12 and under are a certain amount, and then above or whatever. We had one of our friends from Iceland that came in, and we're in the van. I'm sitting in the way back with my son, so I got my son next to me, and I'm sitting there. And my ex-husband is driving, and his brother's in the passenger seat, and they're just like, okay, so 2 adults and 2 kids.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, wait,
Gone with it.
wait.
You should've gone with it. Cheaper.
I should have shut up, but I'm too honest of a person. I'm like, 40 something, blah, I should have went with the 12 and under. I was just like, why can't that happen at the buffet? It's like, yeah, okay, 12 and under. Yeah, shit, yeah. I'm gonna eat tonight. But no, I was like, how can you not judge? Oh God.
Wow.
We didn't have tinted windows, but I should have just shut up. I didn't shut up. But anyways, that was my story. Sorry. I gotta find a question.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Spike Hunter, I am hungry now. And he's got all the toilet paper because it's white gold.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry. I need someone to bring me food right now.
Yeah, somebody bring me food.
Okay,
Always.
and we're gonna keep on the whole Friday the 13th thing, and we're gonna bring up Jason Voorhees again. Okay,
Okay.
you guys ready? Okay, so the question is, Jason Voorhees is after you. Would you rather have both of your arms cut off or both of your legs cut off if it meant you could survive?
Oh my God. I hate everything about this.
If it meant I could survive.
Yes.
Well, I get that.
So you would have to live either without both of your arms or both of your legs. Which one would it be?
Legs.
Yeah, I would probably live without my legs.
Too.
Can't type without my hands.
It's true. I mean, you could text to speech or something, but I mean, yeah, no, it would just become a big situation, and yeah, no, I would much rather just lose my legs because I mean, to be fair, it's not like I use them anyways in real life. I just kind of sit around, don't really do anything. Like
Mary, but the fridge is over there.
Yeah, well, I'll have somebody bring food to me. That's like my ultimate dream. Just like bring it over to me, and I'll eat it.
Chop chop. Come on, servant. Chop chop.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Oh my
Fair
God,
enough.
Space Cow.
Oh God.
I have to.
I know there's text to speech and everything, but there's something about, and maybe I'm just old school. There's something about actually typing out the words of a story that is, it's necessary in the creative process for me.
It is. It is.
I have tried to do the text to speech for writing, and I always am not happy with what I come up with. But there's something about having to actually type it out that puts the words and the image in the right creation space, for lack of a better word, for the creation of the story. And that's why I'd rather lose my legs than my hands. I mean, there are ways you can get around without your legs.
Yes.
There aren't that many things you can do to be able to still type and do things, feed yourself.
That is the most, like, feeding yourself is very important.
Thank you,
I have to agree with Space Cow. What the hell am I going to do at the stoplight if I don't have arms?
I wonder.
I gotta pick my nose.
I
mean,
I can see
my
Vince,
big
like
toe don't
moving her
work.
nub up, trying to use her nub, and it's not working. And
Yeah,
I can't get my nose to the nub.
Help! Help! I miss Potato Head.
Oh.
Exactly, Space Cow. I need to be able to do things with my hands.
Me too.
I can't draw, but I can write.
Mm-hmm. I need to be able to flip people off. Like if I can't do that, then I can't show people how I feel. Well, I mean, I do wear my emotions on my face, so
I have had the experience of not being able to use my legs, so I know what that would be like. It's not fun. I don't like it, but I would rather have that than not have my arms.
Good answers, girls.
Mm-hmm.
Good answers.
Yes.
Definitely. Kudos.
Oh, that's interesting, MAI.
I've seen that.
No arms and used a fork.
I have this feet thing.
Yeah.
And I don't like to even touch feet without immediately using hand sanitizer or going to wash my hands with water.
Yes.
And my husband, he's like,
or spray the feet. That works nicely.
So I don't think I could do. I mean, I realize they are the people who use their feet in such ways. They are very sanitary with their feet. They really are.
Oh yes.
But I could not do that. Necklace.
I think we got some plugs coming in.
Yeah.
Do we? Dezombified?
Okay, so we're being asked to at least say hello in the chat, and I think we've been doing so people can find. You're not on camera. I don't have a camera. So people can find our channels. Which, ironically, I heard a rumor this week.
Oh?
Yeah. I heard Bathsheba has got something going on her YouTube channel soon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Possibly.
Ooh,
Maybe.
check it out.
Maybe. Yeah, I've been messing around with the spirit box. We kind of tapped into that a little last night. Of course, they didn't have much to say, but I did do a recording this past week, and it was just for shits and giggles, I guess, in my closet. And it's a little crowded in here, apparently. Who would have thunk it? But I went through and asked the questions and got some pretty predominant answers. And I might need somebody's help in doing some editing to be able to, at least listen to verify on some of that stuff. I might, if I can get it all together, put it on my YouTube channel.
I am looking forward to seeing that.
So people can go ahead and judge for themselves what is being said, because I'm curious, because I'm conflicted. And but damn, 20 minutes of chatter. So.
Wow.
Whoa. They have a lot to say, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes, and Dame, you said you would like to talk to them as well and see if you can't get somebody to come out.
Maybe I could, because I have an influence. Because of my unique aura, I have an influence on ghosts, so maybe that could help.
Collab.
Oh, yeah.
Collab. Yes, she was in the closet, but she was not in Aaron's closet.
She was in the closet with me, guys. I'm so sorry. That's where Bansheeba and I like to go sometimes. No regrets.
Yeah. It's not my fault. She grabs me by the ankles and yanks me in here. It's not like I can do anything. There's nothing to grab onto.
You don't say no. You don't say no, and that is the important part here. There is no mentioned.
Oh yes.
Your closet is a poltergeist movie.
She stitches my mouth shut. What am I supposed to do?
You don't shake your head no.
I forgot about that. Shit.
Aaron says every closet is his closet. So, Aaron,
get out of my closet!
Yes, get out of there.
If y'all don't know, Aaron has it's not on that account that Aaron's on right now. Aaron has a YouTube channel named The Closet of Fears. There is an S on it, and he's got some really great stuff on there. Nice safe word. But I think, Bansheeba, aren't you in your closet right now?
Yes, I am. This is my closet. My beautiful closet. Don't look at the skeletons. They're over there. No, don't look at them. I said...
I already saw them. I'm so sorry.
No!
I can't take it back now.
Where's Phil? I don't even remember his name. I need to get Phil. Is his name Phil? Phil is not happy with you for exposing him. It's okay, Phil.
Igor went to the closet too.
Hey, Igor, get in the closet. We can play dress up. How's that?
Oh my
gosh!
I think you look fabulous with that boa.
You mean my closet? You haven't paid rent. I need that rent. Oh my gosh. So I'm asking about our time, but have we got the next question?
Go
Dame.
Okay.
She's looking through.
I'm pointing up. I'm pointing up as if somebody could see me pointing at Dame. She's next to me on the screen. She's next to me, not up.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's a simple one. Describe yourself in one word.
That is not that simple.
That is not simple. Have you read my about me on my blog?
Mine would be opinionated. And anybody I have ever associated with or worked with in my life will absolutely 100% agree with that. I always have something to say about things. It's very hard to describe myself with one word, though. I'm a whole bunch of mess of things.
I agree with Aaron's word. Having known Aaron as long as I do, I will definitely say Aaron is energetic. Energetic is definitely, and I don't know
Mhm.
Space Cow that much, so I'll take ethical. Um, one word.
Crazy.
Eclectic. I was thinking complicated, but it's actually deeper than that. It's eclectic. I'm not rich enough to be eccentric, so oh. No, I hate that kind of question. I really do. I hate labels.
Yeah, and I'm just so
Me
many
too.
things wrapped up in one. Like, just
You know, because I'm a mother. I'm an engineer. I cook. I write. I sing. I
if you guys have ever heard the song "Bitch" by Meredith Brooks,
I was
that
just
Yeah.
thinking it. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a mother.
I'm a
Yeah.
mother.
Yeah.
First thing
Yeah.
that came into my head.
But and that was one of the things that when Steve Stockton interviewed me, and it is here on Dezombified. If somebody wants to go back, and I don't remember the number, but watch that. He actually started reading my bio from my blog on air, and ironically, that I have gone back and looked at that several times, and there's nothing I can change on it because it's true. I don't fit into a box. I don't fit into a label. I'm, and that's why I said eclectic because there's so many different things that I enjoy and I'm into and that I am. I don't, I don't have one idea that I fit into.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
No,
Me
but
neither.
I would not say jack of all trades because jack of all trades comes with jack of all trades, master of none.
Oh. Damn it.
And I like to think that I've gotten pretty good at some of those things. And Harry, that is not a safe word.
No, it isn't.
I mean, that's my safe word.
Yeah, but
I mean,
thank you, Space Cow. A lot of
Albuquerque.
many facets.
For those who were there, they understand.
I
Albuquerque.
don't think I could say supercalifragilistic. I can't even say it now.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't think I could say that. And thank you, Mutant. Oh my gosh, I just had that visual in my head. Thank you, Mutant.
Yeah. Oh, gee, thank you.
I feel like someone's been watching me. MAI. I feel like you've been watching.
Mary, I see you.
I think after the stream, I'm gonna do the Albuquerque. I'm gonna do the recording for Reaper's Horror and really scare my family to death.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It tried to attack me. My pole came after me.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Somebody just walked behind me, and I can't see who it was. It's probably the 10-year-old. Speaking of Norman Bates, what? You guys came with some great questions.
Oh, yes.
So we go to the next.
On to the next. Oh, God. I gotta go back. Hold on. Hang on. Okay. So, would you rather... These are getting cliche. I'm starting to run out of questions. Would you rather be chased by one really fast zombie or 100 really slow zombies?
Do I have a gun?
I don't know.
One really fast zombie, because my luck is that I'll trip and then all 100 of them will like get to me, and there's no way out. It seems way less
It could
scary
happen
with
with
one.
the fast one too, though.
Yeah,
one
but like
really
it
fast
seems
zombie.
I only have to focus on one thing as opposed to like hundreds.
I'd go with the slow ones and a sniper rifle. Because headshot,
Fake
headshot,
prop, people.
headshot.
Wait, do you want to hear my answer on that one? You guys
Yeah.
are. What I would do is I would make my own homemade bombs, and I would actually throw Molotov cocktails at them. Boom!
Hey, that works. You gotta kill them somehow, and then
I would blow them all to bits.
it has to kill the brain. That's all you really have to kill, because zombies die if you kill their brain.
Why am I not dead? I swear, my brain's been dead for a while now. Maybe
Why
I
am
have a half brain cell. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if we don't share one on stream. But just saying. No,
well,
I'm
sometimes
kidding.
we do
Anyways.
seem to be living in each other's heads. I mean, let's
That is
be
true.
honest about it.
Unless you're like Mary and live underneath my bed, grabbing my ankles out of me into the freaking
I'm gonna
closet.
get you.
Okay, here's
Give me
a
a pedicure.
spam. Please, nobody fall for this. This is a spam text message I just got. Because of the corona outbreak, we will give out free iPhone 11 smartphones to help you spend time at home.
What the hell? Really?
It's
Give
not.
me toilet paper. Dude, where's the TP?
They're not going to give you free phones. People, they're not doing it. I guarantee you, nobody is going to give you that.
Oh, hello, Scary Milk.
Hi,
Ooh.
Scary
that
Milk.
Scary Milk.
Oh,
Is that a
Hello.
teddy bear
I-
icon?
it goes well with orange Oreo cookies.
Anyway, I don't want an eye anything harder. Spike Hunter.
Oh.
Oh my God. No, but I know people who will fall for that, Great White. I know people that will fall for that.
Oh, it's like, I saw a TikTok not too long ago, something about, somebody was ranting on about preparation H. The fact that it says in the warning label that this is not to be taken orally,
Okay,
it kind of falls into the same thing because it's like, someone out there tried. Why?
The reason, and Mary can probably completely agree with this.
Mary, you have your rights?
The reason those labels are there is specifically because somebody did it.
Exactly.
Yes,
my point.
That makes you think of that.
And it's just like, really? Really? Was there a lawsuit over this? It's like, you didn't tell me I wasn't supposed to take it orally. It's preparation H, people. Put it on your roids.
Yeah.
Gross.
Who eats preparation H? But then
I wonder.
Tide Pods.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there
Okay,
are
don't get me started on Tide Pod thing.
that people have done. Like the whole point of McDonald's hot coffee, why it says caution hot on it, is because a woman really did spill it in her lap and then sued them. So
yes, I still remember that.
It's all happened before. That's why.
First of all, why are you putting your coffee between your legs? Because that's one of the things she did. She put the coffee. She set the coffee cup between her legs. I don't remember exactly why, but
you think of that hair dryer thing too, where they have the warning labels. It's warning: do not use near a open bathtub.
Do not use it near a filled bathtub. Yeah.
Yes.
But the coffee's hot.
And thank you, Space Cow. And she won the lawsuit against McDonald's, and that's why you have that warning label.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
real life is extremely scarier than any horror movie you can ever put out there. There's nothing that a horror movie can put in it that's as scary as real life.
Mm-hmm. True.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. I agree with you, Spike. I really do.
Exactly.
Oh yes.
The one that gets me is the one on the toilet that says no high diving into the toilet.
What?
And I'm going,
How? I'm gonna go try it right now.
somebody had to have tried it for that label to be there, but oh my
Give me
god.
5 minutes. Give me
I've got
5
a-
minutes.
I've got a picture
No,
of
I'm
it.
kidding.
I do have a picture of it. That's one of the things I don't like about it, that YouTube chat. You can't link GIFs, and show them in the picture, show them in the chat. Welcome, Scary Milk.
Welcome, Scary Milk. Hello.
Welcome.
Here's our baby. Our baby.
To our show.
I like that. Pussy
Right on
Studios.
top of washing machines. There's some people who do a race with those things. I wonder.
Disney has closed all of their amusement parks.
They are, and if I could run away and be a Disney princess as well, that would be fantastic because I would be the Little Mermaid.
Who would you be?
Instantly, the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
I wanted to be the Little Mermaid when I was growing up, but I wanted to be Hans Christian Andersen's version, not Disney. But warning, fire is hot.
Warning.
I want to be Sleeping Beauty. That way I can stay in bed all day. Oh.
My problem with being a Disney princess is all of them are pretty much helpless.
Yes.
Yeah, except there are a few.
Rapunzel isn't.
Oh no, she is not.
No, she's not.
Hell no, she's far from that. So is Merida from Brave. I would like to be her. That would be awesome.
Mulan, Elsa.
Yes,
but a lot of the original Disney princesses, they were pretty much helpless, and it was
I'm not a damsel in distress by any means.
No.
There's one Disney princess that is not helpless in any way, shape, or form. That's Cara Dune from The Mandalorian.
This is true. I like her. She is awesome. And Princess Leia.
Oh God, yes.
I wanted to be Princess Leia when I was growing up. Cara Dune. If you've seen The Mandalorian, I'm trying to do no spoilers here. She is a soldier mercenary that teams up with the Mandalorian. She's a former rebel shock trooper. So yeah, Dame's a warrior queen, so she's safe.
Yes. Well, technically,
aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?
Actually, that line when I was playing Star Wars Galaxies, I had a character who was a stormtrooper, and she was also a Twi'lek, and we actually had an RP, and it happened more than once after this particular RP. We actually had an RP where somebody said that, and she turned around and she cut him off. She says, "Aren't you a little short?" And she turned around and she said, "Finish that sentence and you die."
Nice.
And
that will kill any argument right there.
Yeah, finish that sentence and you die.
Nah.
Goku is not a Disney princess.
No.
Yeah, the original princesses were all based on the damsel in distress, constantly needing a hero to rescue them.
Yes.
A lot of the princesses were dumbed down for Disney. Snow White was not as helpless as she comes across.
It's a trap.
Oh yeah.
And someone argued that Dorothy in Wizard of Oz was helpless, but she wasn't really.
No, she wasn't.
She felt like she was, but if you read all the,
I would say the witch under the house was a little helpless.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
My husband's over here saying, Dorothy dropped a house on a freaking witch. How is that helpless?
Also, Alice in Wonderland is far from helpless.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Look at how strong Alice was. She may have not felt like she was, but look at how strong she was. Look at how, and that's another thing we get in horror. Horror was able to explore the strength of women before it was popular, the strength of other races, the strength of uniting people in general, not just one sex or one race or one creed, one religious group. The strength of people together as a force against some sort of enemy. And yeah, some of my favorite horror stories, humans don't win. Okay.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
you still get that strength of unity of fighting the demon, or fighting the horde of spiders, or fighting the monster. And then at the same time, we got to see the other side of it. And I'm going to drop back into Mary Shelley. You got to see where the monster was misunderstood.
Yes. Yes, it
He
was. And I
wasn't
related to him so much.
he wasn't actually trying to kill anybody when he threw the little girl in the water. She was throwing flowers in, and he thought she was pretty, and so he went, she's pretty. Flowers are pretty. Flowers go in the water. Pretty things go in the water. Little girl goes in the water.
Basic logic, but it ended badly.
Yeah. But it's because nobody took the time to teach him
No.
that information. The blind man that helped him, he didn't want to hurt him. He wanted to. He couldn't understand why he couldn't see. And
Yes.
they actually made one of the greatest quote unquote couples, as far as I think, because here you've got this blind man who can't see, but he can speak, and then you've got the monster.
Yeah.
Who can't really speak and articulate, but the blind man seems to understand what he's looking for. You want food.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cold. Come sit by the fire. Let me get you some food.
Yeah, it's called empathy.
And I thought that was really great. I'm an independent horror queen. Dane, protect me. Feed Mary P. Viva, and make a TikTok. Mia, do my nails, darling. Mia doesn't know how to do nails. That would be Christine Baker.
Oh, I would definitely protect you.
And yeah, if you see Christine's nails, oh my gosh, this woman does nails.
Oh, Spike
call
Hunter,
the
yes.
monster.
It's Frankenstein's monster, so it's not that monster's not.
I
named.
call him the creature.
I won't call him Frankenstein, because Frankenstein was Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, so call him the creature instead.
He's the creature, or he's the monster. And he's not. I don't have the bad connotation with monster.
No, me either.
Monster doesn't necessarily mean something scary. It's something different.
Excuse me.
Now there's a caveat there. There are people who do monstrous things.
Oh yes.
And that they are not monsters. They are monstrous.
Yes.
Mary's monstrous.
And
Monstrous Mary.
Oh yeah.
Now, wait a minute. I got a question, because somebody earlier in the stream called me malicious.
Malicious.
Ooh.
And I want to know why. Hi, Scary Milk. Okay, Scary Milk. You can watch the rest of it. The Bride of Frankenstein was
Scary Milk.
The Bride of Frankenstein. Again, there's a misunderstanding of she had no concept of anything, and then they put the monster or the creature in front of her.
Yeah.
It's going to scare anybody.
Oh yes, it would.
Mm-hmm.
A normal human being would scare you at that point. Like me, work bathroom. No, I'm talking about like Ed Gein.
Yes.
Miraculous.
Ugh.
Miraculous I could live with, but I can't really do miraculous things. But malicious, I just don't know why I would be called malicious.
I don't know why they would call you. Who called you malicious? Do you know?
I can't
When I
remember.
say it off. Okay, I was like,
I wonder. You're not.
I'd
Oh,
have
no,
to roll.
no,
I'd have
no
to
way.
scroll all the way up to the beginning of the show, and I don't.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Nobody wants to do that.
There's a reason why we have a gas mask hanging by the door.
Yeah, I can see that being valid.
But yeah, and there again, there's two classes of monsters. My granddaughter loves Monster High. This is a 5-year-old child. I love it.
Oh my
Um,
god.
she
That
loves
that
Monster
series is
High.
lovable. It really is. It teaches very good lessons on that.
She loves Hotel Transylvania.
Oh god,
She
I
loves
love that movie.
So,
Oh my god, I love that movie.
she loves a Coraline. She loves Jack and the Cuckoo Clock Heart. Um, yes,
oh,
I have got her already indoctrinated at 5 years old into good horror, and it's teaching her lessons. I don't know why people don't see the lessons that horror teaches.
I don't know. Maybe they just focus
Okay.
on the scary and not talk. Oh, you
uh,
shouldn't act this way.
Okay.
You shouldn't do that sort of thing. And they put that stigma on it, like, oh, that's perfectly acceptable behavior when actually it isn't.
Oh, it was mutant. Was it mutant? Yeah.
Oh, they definitely didn't mean
They
it.
were just they didn't mean it. They were just
Okay.
kidding.
That's
Oh,
okay.
so-
I just
Giving you a creepy name.
I was
Honored.
worried if
Be
somebody
honored.
thought I had done something mean to somebody, and I
Yeah.
wanted to apologize.
We
Although,
don't think so.
although I wouldn't mind being called diabolical.
50
Diabolical Dame
50-year-old
Saturday.
girl in a middle-aged body. I like that. I like that. Is that why you're 1986? That was a good year. Seriously, I was in high school.
I wasn't born yet.
Okay, I just
I feel
kind of
just been
told
knocked
my
down.
age. I kind of told my age. Oh my gosh.
I was born in 75. Oh.
I just said I
I
didn't say what year in high school I was. I will caveat that. It's when Horror Queen was born. Oh my gosh. You were 19, Space Cow? Okay, I don't feel so bad now.
Yeah, I wasn't born until 2 years later. Sorry, guys.
I gotta feel so
My
old.
my granddaughter's school has been closed thanks to the coronavirus. And so I'm going to be having her on Tuesdays and Thursdays again. And yeah, we will be watching horror. Um oh, oh Horatio. Eric, I knew him well. I have to say that because I just watched a movie called After Images, and it starts out with that line that those lines from Shakespeare with Hamlet holding Uric's head and talking about how he knew Uric so well.
I knew you well. I knew thee well.
He remembered being born on
Excuse
his
us for a
back.
moment. No, I'm kidding. I'm
do it
kidding.
well.
No Names also said that. But yeah, Uric. That was such a great line, and I love Shakespeare. Shakespeare's got some really great horror scenes in his plays, and nobody would call them that, but they really are. I mean, can you imagine strangling your wife and then realizing that she was innocent of what you thought she was, and all of a sudden you realize what you've done?
Oh my god, like
Oh God.
that kind
Hello.
of plot is centuries old, but it's still valid today, and it would be
Yes.
shocking right now.
I wrote a story recently, and it actually won 2 challenges that I put it up for. Uh,
Oh,
I can't remember
nice.
the name of it right off the top of my head. The Deal. The Deal was the name of it. And it was going out on that Scary Milk. Check out Scary Milk's channel. Um, it was talking about that age old deal with the devil story. Um, because we all have that trope in our head. It's been done and done and redone and overdone and everything. But in this case, you've got a demon hunter. And yes, this is another trope. I know that. You have a demon hunter who has spent her whole life killing demons, destroying the creatures that come to destroy humanity, and she's at the crossroads. Yeah, I use that trope too. Um, to make a deal with the crossroads demon because she has twin children who are going to be cursed with the same curse she and her husband were cursed with, which was to have these creatures in their lives and to have these creatures hunting them and to have to actually hunt them to survive. And her deal is that her children and their children and all of their descendants would be free of this and would not have the demons and the devils and the creatures that scare you at night come at them. And she's very smart about it because she wrote her own deal and she's like, my children will grow up and will be on their own before I will be yours. So basically they're going to be in their 27, 28 years old before she is given to the devil. And again, that's another trope because the 27 Club. But yeah, it explores that. I mean, you think about how many things do you fight against, and then all of a sudden you're like, I guess if I had to. And that was two of the two challenges that I won. The one was your hero is doing something that they really have always fought against. They're doing something that goes against everything they believe in. And she's making a deal with a demon that she would much rather kill to save her children. And the other challenge that it placed in was what would you do? You're going to die. What would you do before you die to to save those that you love? Well, she's willing to give herself to a demon to save her children and their children and their children. So yeah, Bansheeba, you boob child dame.
Yes.
Boob child dame.
I was all wondering what the hell is this? Like like she tried to call me?
I dropped my phone and I caught it like this, and I'm like,
yes,
oh shit.
There's a picture of Robert Johnson that I showed Dezombified a while back, and you can clearly see there is some kind of mist or something next to him. And oh my gosh, can anyone save Will and all? Yeah, but that story will be on my channel eventually. It's just not going to be right now. I have.
Thank you, Harry, for stopping by.
Thank you, Howie. Howie P. I can't say the rest of it, but Howie P. Love you, Harry. Harry and Sunny are so great. I have to put them together because I met them together. Just saying.
Oh my god. They're some of my closest friends. I love spending time with them.
They're great. They're wonderful. They really are. And I'm going to ask again, how are we on time? I know we had some extra, but
can we buy more?
Are we going for 4 or 2 hours?
We've been going for about 2 hours.
Almost 15 minutes away, roughly.
Almost.
That's why I'm asking, because I don't think we've ever done the show this long. His music was great. Robert Johnson's music was great, but if you listen to his music before he quote unquote made the deal and after he quote unquote made the deal, it's completely different. It's completely different. By the way, if you are a cosplayer or do fan art of any kind, please send them to We All Scream at horrorhoneys.gmail.com. Oh my gosh. I really
we also have some extra treats for you next week. We're going to show you how to bleach design your own shirts.
That's the following week. This week's creepypasta and fan art. Next week.
I know. That's what I was saying. We're going to add that into there.
What are you?
It's coming. I don't know. It's like that show. Over here.
I believe he struck a deal with something. But that's a trope. I mean,
it is.
And I use so many tropes in that writing, and I hate using tropes, but we do it.
Mm-hmm.
We do it. So
I think it's time for an ad. Are you feeling low energy? Do you feel sleepy during the middle of the day? Perhaps all you need is some of Kenny's magic ball or nuts.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Mario might not be okay with that. Just just pointing that out there.
I'm ashamed. I said the wrong word.
Do not drink while operating the machine.
Oh my gosh! Do not drink while.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh! Sharing is caring.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god!
Wow!
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Anybody have the an idea for the name for our mascot? We're still looking for one.
Yeah, I need a name, you guys, and hopefully it won't have to do with balls. Let's keep that separate.
Nutritious. It's nutritious.
Sackalicious.
Oh god.
It's magically
Only if he wears leggings, though, people. Come on, we gotta band together. Let's sign this petition to get Kenny to wear leggings. Everyone join
Legs
in.
the bear.
Yes,
It's Leg the bear.
Move over, David
No.
Bowie.
Cover those legs with
No.
leggings.
Don't move over, David. Bowie. Just stand there.
Mary doesn't wear pants. I'm just letting you guys know. She does not wear pants. Diversion. Diversion to Mary. Wait, she's over here.
I do not wear pants ever. They are restricting. Let's all boycott them. What's the specific milestone that we need to reach? Because we're gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
If it is the last thing I do, I will get Kenny in leggings. And I promise. Oh yeah, panties too. And I promise you all.
Panties. Holy
my God.
And we're going to make him strut.
Oh yeah, he goes through. He's stiffled, right?
Oh yeah.
Lucy, come on, you got some explaining to do.
The instant image that comes into my head is Stuart, and he's like, "Look what I can do."
Ooh, we're getting frisky. And are we thinking about what that specific milestone will be? Because we need to know, because we're going to make it happen.
Oh yeah.
Hey, my husband runs around with kilts, so I can't. I've got a picture of him as a creepy clown.
Does he do Does he do like the Marilyn Monroe thing?
Oh my god.
He did the okay, this is funny because it happened at our wedding. For the photographers is going around doing pictures. Now my husband's in a kilt, his best man's in a kilt, and their other best friend, and this is Andy, and Andy are all in kilts. The last one actually borrowed one of Angus's kilts so he could wear it to the wedding. And they all stood, all three of them, in a line and did the leg lift and lifted the kilt up so you could see the sky.
Oh, we need some burlesque music here.
And I'm like, and this is a picture we've got from our wedding. It's It's amazing. It really is. But yeah, and yes, he wore they all wear their kilts regimental.
Have
Um,
you ever had that happen when you go like okay, it's kind of windy, but it's not really that windy, but you just parked in a parking lot and you're trying to go up to your car and you're wearing a kind of a fluffy skirt, and then you're like trying to get into the car,
Oh,
and then all of a
God.
sudden
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whoosh, and you're like, oh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even see that. I can't afford that to happen
Or-
because I'm not going there.
Or even funnier, toss their man garters at.
He's got a couple of leather kilts, so
Oh,
they don't move as well. Funny
safety word is
story.
Albuquerque.
um, and Bathsheba having the red hair today is actually kind of appropriate for this story.
Oh, yes, it
Um,
is.
he was at a con in New Orleans a couple of years ago, and he was wearing one of his kilts. I can't remember which one. I think it was one of the leather one. Leather, okay. And he's walking down the hall, heading into the heading into the area, and Cassandra Peters is coming up with her handler. And I don't know if any of y'all know who that is, but if you don't, you might know her by the name of Elvira.
Ooh.
And
Mm.
she's coming
Oh,
up the
yeah.
I am not
hallway.
worthy. I am not worthy. I love her.
She's my
Oh, we
idol.
named our coonhound after her, for God's sakes. Oh my God, she's awesome.
And she stopped him in the hallway and asked him if he was regimental. And then kilt checked him.
Ooh.
And I'm being told I'm telling it wrong.
Oh, but it's good this way. We like the story. We're going to keep it.
Mhm.
No. Mara? No.
This is what happened. I was at a Comic-Con New Orleans. I was coming around the corner, and she was coming the opposite way around the corner, and we literally almost ran into each other. Luckily, I danced out of the way in time, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Peterson. I didn't mean to do that." And she's like, "Oh, it's no problem. Ooh, you're wearing a kilt. That's a leather kilt." And I went, "Yes. Are you wearing it right?" Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Trust me, I'm sure. She goes, "Mind if I find out?" I'm like, "No, go right ahead. Turn around. Go right ahead." And while she grabbed my butt, she looked over at her handler and said, "Oh, honey, you got to come over here and feel this. This is." So I'm saying
Oh, wow.
with one of my friends and with Elvira and her handler grabbing my ass. Again. And after about 30 minutes, I was over at my table. She comes walking by and she kind of did that little finger wave. She goes, "Hi, Angus." Like that.
Oh, my
Every
God.
one of my friends, she blew me a kiss, and every one of my friends just looked at me and you could just see the seething, growling in their eyes. And I was going,
Oh,
damn you.
One.
Instant envy. Oh,
yes.
She is wonderful. She is a very smart woman. You know, she plays a very airhead character. Elvira is very airheaded, but Cassandra is very intelligent. Matter of fact, I can't remember what degree she had, but I saw her on I don't remember what the name of the show was, but they were talking about houses and remodels of houses and such. And they were doing her house, and she was showing off her garden and so forth. And it was really, really cool. But she is a very intelligent woman. And most of those women that you see playing airheads on screen, they're very intelligent. They're very the opposite. It's like you hear the singers that on shows, and they're meant to make your ears go cringing, and you're going, "Oh, please don't sing." Those are the people who can sing really good if they wanted to, but they are paid to sing that way.
Yeah. It's called a role, people. Don't confuse fantasy and reality, okay?
Yeah. It's really, really interesting.
Yes, and in real life, I'm very smart as well. I just don't seem like it all the time.
There
Yeah.
you
You know,
are.
there's a comment by our Horror Honeyz queen, honorary Horror Honeyz queen. If I got to touch her hair, I would literally die. You
Me
know,
too.
I would love for her to wash my car, especially the windshield.
And
Because that scene in the movie, I absolutely love that scene. It is the funniest scene ever. It's just so yes.
I know Elvira. I know Elvira took some of her persona from her, but if any of you have seen Vampirina, the horror hostess, oh my god, she had like an 18-inch waist. I mean, that's what it looks like on screen, and she actually she preceded Elvira, and in black and white, you could see her in this tight black dress with this tiny little waist and these big boobs. At least they look big in the outfit. And she's walking along like Morticia, and it's just oh my gosh, she was amazing. And yeah, that's again, we're able to explore being sexy and being a strong woman at the same time through horror.
Oh,
Indeed.
Yeah.
Another, yeah. Only cup time she didn't. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, and also
It's
those are
Ireland.
not implants, people. Those are actually her.
Yeah, those are actually her boobs.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are
all
not-
her right there.
Those are not fake.
No.
I'm still
Vampira was amazing.
I know there's tricks of the trade to keep your dress on, but the way she wore that dress, oh.
I always thought she was going to fall
How
out.
did she not have like a oh get over
Vampira
it.
was Boobarilla.
Yep.
Oh my god, what a coincidence. That's my nickname too.
Hi, light worker. Welcome.
Hi, haven't seen you in a long while. How you doing?
Hello, light worker.
Okay,
That
so
reminds me of another story. I'm sorry, can I fit one more in?
go.
When I was pregnant
Oh,
with
you
my
can- you
first
can
son,
Go
or
ahead
second
and
son.
fit another one in, Bansheeba.
Fit it in. You like it.
There's a
Oh.
sexy
I was at
voice there.
Wendy's, and I just had my second son, and of course I was producing. And I had this button-up sweater or something, and I remember I was walking back with the tray, and I don't know what I did. I haven't sliced it, but I literally popped a button. Like two of them went through, pew, pew, and this guy looks at me like, oh, I was just like, oops, and walked back to my table and didn't say anything else. And he was just like, oh. I was like,
I've had
oh,
that
God.
happen
Oh,
before
crap.
on a I was traveling with my boss to go see some clients in the car. Yeah, not a good time. Not a good time, Dress. Not a good time.
There is not a good time for that.
No, there's not.
There is never. It's like, oh, do y'all see men wear these ruffle shirts that have all the ruffles in the front? Well, they make them
Yeah.
for women too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for women who have small chests, I guess it's not a big deal. But women with large breasts,
Yes.
they look horrible. And they are a nightmare because
It isn't.
they're always buttoned down. And no matter how large you fit the shirt, it's always a size smaller than your boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Hawk62. But yeah,
Welcome to our lovely conversation.
it's one of those things where I had to wear one of those shirts for choir or choral performances when I was in high school, and I hated it. I actually went to the teacher and I was like, "Can I please wear just a plain button-down shirt without the ruffles?" because they look horrible. Because at that point, I went from A cup to a C cup to a D cup, okay, before I got out of high school. And I knew it looked horrible. I could look in the mirror and see how bad it looked, and everybody else was much smaller chests and everything. And yeah, I'm gonna shut up now.
Love the boob talk. How funny.
Why are we talking about boobs? I wasn't paying attention. That's good, Aaron. Go quick, paying attention.
Yes, yes, you do that.
Correct, baby dough. Now I want you to go to the corner and cover your ears for a little while. The grown-ups are speaking.
And drink your juice.
Oh, yes, drink your juice. Thank you.
Enjoy your juice box there.
Oh my goodness. So we got through a lot of questions. We could probably go on for hours, but we can't obviously give you everything about our lives and about the things.
Oh God,
you
don't. It's too boring. You don't want to know.
Yeah.
But not only that, we gave you a little introduction to Bathsheba and Dame Saturday last week. You got an introduction to me and Mary today, or Mary and I. It's Mary and I today, and so now you know a little bit more about the Horror Honeyz, and we wanted to do this not to begin with our shows, but at least towards the start, so that you all knew a little bit more about us, so you knew where we were coming from with things. You knew we're just like you guys. We're not super califragilisticexpialidocious people. We're normal people, and okay, we're not normal people because normal people scare me, but we're people who are just like everybody else. Everybody's different. Everybody's strange. Everybody's weird. Well, everybody in the horror community, at least, and we're all people.
I lost Phil.
Are we all people though?
Well,
you're
not.
I mean, I'm a teddy bear, so
you're a teddy bear, and you're a knight of the dead.
Yes.
And Bathsheba is, well, she's Bathsheba.
This is true. That's probably the best way to explain it.
Technically, my species is angel, but my wings are black, so
yeah. Bathsheba, I'm when I first saw her name, and I will admit this, I couldn't help think of Banshee.
Oh yeah.
And I immediately had this image in my head of the Banshee from Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
Yes.
Outside the window of the house, calling for the spirit right there, and yeah, I'm an avatar. I'm an avatar. True story. Most of my characters in tabletop games and even online games, if they've got them in there, are elves of some sort, and most of them are dark elves of some sort. So yeah, I've even wrote horror stories about elves. I have a horror story about elves being turned into werewolves. Like that one.
That's pretty great, actually. I want to know more about that.
Maybe in another story. I will be telling that one on my channel too. Speaking of channels, and we talked about Bathsheba is going to put up more than likely a YouTube video, and she also does awesome TikTok videos. And all you have to do is go to TikTok, and Mary, I still need you on there, but I kind of gave in and joined the TikTok.
You don't want to see my videos on TikTok. I
am going to check yours out.
You know, they're
Oh, but I have some sweet stuff to share, ladies.
I now have a TikTok. I don't have any videos up, but I do have a TikTok now.
If you guys want something disturbing, you're in for a treat with my channel.
Ooh.
I can say that I'm going to be covering a letter from the infamous serial killer Albert Fish.
Ooh.
And it's quite not safe for work, so do not listen on empty stomach.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Hello.
don't listen to mine on an empty stomach either, because you might get hungry with one.
Ben Sheba, can you go ahead and say hi in the chat so people can find your channel real quick?
Yes.
Sure thing.
And so Dame Saturday's got some sweets coming up this week.
Oh yes.
And I would call that a sweet because I don't know if I know that exact letter. I'll know when I hear it. But he was a sicko.
Oh yes, he was.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Sicko.
I do not promote it, but you're going to get a nice little insight into Mr. Fish's mind there.
So that's that. And I know I said I was going to have a video come out this past week. Well, I got sick and video did not happen. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Sorry.
I get those balloons out.
There was cheese in front of me.
Ooh. Tell me more about this cheese, please, for the love of God.
No, the cheese, damn it!
Sharp cheddar.
Give me all of it.
A thick block of sharp cheddar. So let's see. I'm looking at the schedule, and I don't know if this is Dezombified. You can correct me if I'm wrong on any of these. I'm seeing Philia Noctis at 5 o'clock on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So yeah. And I'm seeing John M. Ware, who is a writer and director, on the 19th for Dezombified. So those are coming up this coming week. And like I said, I'm going to try to get that video out. This one is a it's a rewrite of a story that I have read on Dezombified. And it's it's more than a little bit longer. It's a lot longer. So I hope you guys enjoy it when it does get out. Also, I have a recording that I'm doing for Reaper's Horror. You guys probably know him from, well, yeah, the Horror Hive. We love the Horror Hive.
Got me in my ass! Oh, sorry. This happened. This happened.
So we want to welcome everybody who has come and joined us today. If you are a cosplayer or a fan artist or artist of any kind, share your pictures with us like the Trash Dash did, and we will be showing you on the air next week for the fan artist and the week after for the cosplayers. I'm going to put this address in the chat again because I messed up saying it last time. It's weallscream.horrorhoneys at gmail.com. And if you can join us, then you can send it to us and then join us with your friends to see them. We are also going to have, hopefully, Soul Taker with us next week.
Yes.
We have our fan art and creepypasta show. We have a really interesting question for our creepypasta, which goes out for our idea of what we see this show as.
Oh, question. Anyone have any suggestions about a particular creepypasta they would like to see from me?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, that'd be great.
Who wants, what do you want Bathsheba to dress up
I
as?
don't know.
Well, I could think of many things I would like to
Oh,
yeah.
Mary!
I mean, if we're going to give you the
sorry.
option here, I'll DM you offline. So
Bathsheba is our creepypasta 1,000 Faces.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
How can it be a basement? Are you calling me
I-
wide?
I don't know, but
Why?
wow.
But many spooky things come out of the basement.
Oh
That's
yeah, they
true.
do.
Mm.
Actually,
like
she
to
has a basement video. Oh my gosh. It's good. You guys need to check it out. Just check it out. Just do it. Just do it. Um, but I like and Bathsheba, and she's got so many of them. That's why I say 1,000 faces because she reminds me of Lon Chaney. Lon Chaney could change his face to do just about
Yeah.
any character, just with makeup.
Oh yeah.
We love you, CCG.
Close to shape-shifting as you can get right there.
Yeah, yeah.
I got white face paint coming from Amazon in the mail, hopefully on Tuesday. So I will be able to make it a little bit better in color because usually I do it in black and white. It's a little bit. I just never know.
That makes me want to paint my face. I want to order more supplies for that.
You should. I want others to like view their faces. I don't want to be the only one here. I feel like an object. No, I'm kidding.
We'll be joining you soon.
I did show my face
An
on
object.
Valentine's
For
Day.
your pleasure.
Yeah, Mary
Yeah.
showed her face on Valentine's Day.
I did because I love you all, and I will again at some point.
And that is Mary's face that you're seeing, and that is Dame Saturday that you're seeing. I'm
Yes.
the only one that's hiding completely, and I'm sorry, no face reveal.
Yes, this is my real face. This is what I really look like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
I'm
is
gonna
how
pick
I
your
really
nose
look
right
like
now.
too.
See this? You see what I'm doing? I'm picking Mary's nose.
Get
right
it.
now.
Get it. Thank you. That's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
It's
A
really
little
up there.
We thank you all. We love the Sea Horde. We love our new listeners, even if you're just lurking in the background, because I know there are some of you.
Hello.
And
Hello.
hello. We love you, and we want you to thinking of face reveal for patrons sub only. No face reveal from me. Never.
I mean, I'll reveal my face again. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mary is really fabulous. We are on again next Saturday at 3 Eastern. And like I said, we will be doing fan art and creepypasta. Soul Taker is going to join us, hopefully, if we get everything figured out. We are on every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And we do a variety of different subjects. And we come up, like I said, we come up with them during the week.
Food always happens in every show. It is brought
Food
up.
happens every time we talk.
Oh yes, restaurants and grocery stores should actually thank us.
Yes,
Yeah.
they should.
'Cause
We are the reason.
We make each other hungry, and we make everybody else hungry.
Yes.
That should be, well, actually, that is the subject of several movies. It's even the subject of several fairy tales that many people don't realize that it's about cannibalism.
Yes. I should know that personally, like with the poison apple.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, don't get me started on Little Red Riding Hood, especially the original one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. The cannibalism.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well,
Scary.
there's also pedophilia in that one, but
Oh yes, it was. Yes,
but
it was.
I was actually talking about the cannibalism.
I actually have the original Little Red Riding Hood story
on your channel.
On my channel, it's in the Other Fairy Tales playlist. It's called A Grandmother's Tale, and you'll easily find that one.
Yeah. So and I don't see her in here right now, and I wasn't going to do this, but another person who does a great different character, she's interviewing characters, and that's what she's actually doing, is interviewing characters, and is Lady Spookaria. She's doing Harper's Codex, and yes, it is so great. Thank you all for coming. And yes, I didn't know that, creepy clown girl, but
I love that. That's awesome.
I love that we can make that type of of connection with everybody.
Yeah, and Lady Spookeria is pretty
She's
awesome
really
person
dope.
to talk
Yes.
to. and
She's
everything.
lit.
And I love
she's so
her
much fun.
accent. But then
She's
again,
so much
As we're typing.
I'm a sucker for accents.
Yeah, she is so much fun. She really is.
She really is. She's wonderful to talk to. We pop into different Discord chats too during the week. So yeah. Lady Spookaria is your little sister, Horror Queen?
Aww.
Oh,
Like-
that's wonderful.
Wait, like real little sister? Hold on, I need to know.
For real?
I need to know too.
Real or like it's okay if it's like not like biological. That's fine. But I
Like
just
you adopt her that way? Okay, that's cute.
Well, you know how they named Canada, right? A Canadian told me this joke, okay?
Okay.
You know how they learned how they came up with spelling for Canada?
How?
Well, they were sitting around and, well, we need a CA and we need an NA and we need a DA. Of course, they were saying A,
Not
but not
funny.
A.
Okay.
A Canadian told me that joke. I was like, oh my goodness, that's hard. He says, I'm from Canada. And I'm like, I can't say anything now.
I was born in the UP. I'm a Youper, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a classic joke. And I had never heard it before at that time. And yeah. Lizard Queen is another one that's wonderful. If you ever
Yes.
get to talk with her. I know that
Skittles.
it's not really.
Asthma Skittles.
I know. Yeah. Seriously, I know she's not really doing horror stuff anymore, and she's doing gaming. But Hurricane is still a favorite of mine.
She's really nice.
She's a really nice person, and she's really sweet. One that I don't talk about that much, that I know Dezombified knows, is Audie of Obsolete Oddities. And oh my gosh, Audie has some of this. He does historical crimes and historical horrors on his channel. And he goes and it's very well done. It's very well researched and it's done very respectfully, but it's really cool.
I know another horror YouTuber that I would like to just go ahead and shamelessly promote for a second. And that would be Goblin Princess Kyo, because she is fucking amazing and I love everything about her. I help a lot with her channel, do some voice acting on there as well, and she's a phenomenal person. I can't say enough good things about her because she's amazing. I love everything about her, and I need you all to go subscribe right now.
If you want to hear more of Mary's voices, go subscribe.
Yes.
Shameless shout out. Shameless shout out. Okay, you see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see my shirt? Yeah.
Wet
You see
with
my shirt?
attitude.
Yes. I want to give a shout out to Jake Monroe. He's a goth daddy. Go check him out. He's a vlogger and he's got awesome content. He's funny as hell. He does makeup tutorials. God, he's got such a great message. He goes through a lot of things that we deal with every day, and he's amazing. Check him out.
And
I have one to promote, but not exactly horror narrator thing, but he has really a lot of talent. Sometimes he does horror with his ASMR sessions, and his name is Ephemeral Rift. And my God, he is amazing at it. And he would actually help you with depression, help you go to sleep, and also give you some insight. Sometimes he does post-apocalyptic themes too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, link on it.
We need a link.
Yes.
On it.
I put this in one that I would like to see on Stereo Dread when I ran into him on Pusa Studios. Somebody said that his name sounded like a horror tuber. And I went and looked at his channel. Well, he does horror games, he does pirate games, and he was talking about doing horror film reviews. His name is Camp Survivor. Gotta love that
Ooh,
name.
yes.
Gotta love that name.
Yes.
But yeah, there's Goblin Princess Kyo. we love the horror community.
Yes.
Period. It's not just us. It's not just Dezombified. It's all of it.
It's all of us.
Yes.
Everyone.
I can't talk and type at the same time, guys. Make note of this. I can't do it. I'm
We
trying.
believe in you.
There, Camp Survivor. And there's Jake Moreau. And yeah, there's so many great YouTubers out there, not just horror tubers, but YouTubers, period. Yes, we are a little bit on the horror favorite side. We're a little biased to the horror community.
Just a little
Oh yes.
bit.
But there's, I mean, Artem Morbid is kind of horror, but that's not his focus. He's a photographer and he's amazing. His 360 photography is wow. And he does the paranormal photos and videos. And he does a lot of camera tutorials to teach people how to use different cameras and how to get different shots and things like that. So, you know, he's got some great stuff. Pixelpia. Let's see, we've got so many artists. We've got Pet Fox Arts. We've got
Oh my God, she's awesome.
We've
Yes.
got Artzilla Asia. We've got what is her name? I can't remember. But we've got so many great artists in the community. They're wonderful. Yeah, man.
He did mine. He did my icon for me.
We shouldn't
I've
be
got
here.
more stuff that I request. Love it.
We shouldn't be here. Did my banner. It is. We just have so many great people, great talented people. It's just check out, you know, everybody.
Yes.
If you see him in the chat, check him out.
You know who else is really
Oh, yeah.
talented? Kenny and Mysterio.
Well,
Oh
yes.
yes. They
Yes.
You need to
Yes.
go down below where all the live feeds are. You need to go and check out their videos.
Mm-hmm.
And last week, they had a video that came out, and they're so taker. They had a video that came out, and it was the second episode of the horror stories that were told on live streams by female horror narrators. And these are people that Kenny and Mysterio interviewed and got them to tell a story, and it was amazing. And they've got two episodes of this. This one was Women's History Month, which we are in right now. There's also, they've got some others that are down there. They're wonderful. Kenny's voice is like warm honey.
Oh my God.
Oh yes, he is.
And then Mysterio is just, I mean, she's so
Ooh,
sweet. And man, she can sing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Let me tell you. The woman has pipes.
Oh, she does. Yes.
Fangirling! Oh!
Okay, we'll get them both blushing here.
Oh yes.
You
Aww.
need to check out everybody.
Yes,
Everybody's
you should.
wonderful. Everybody's great. And it doesn't hurt to go back and watch previous live streams on Dezombified either, because they've got some wonderful interviews. Um, I think they've even interviewed Dame Saturday.
Oh yes,
they
yes,
have.
months ago. I remember that part. Yes, and it was fun.
So they probably got more questions out of her than we did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, you know, there's lots of stuff there, and lots of information. And, yeah, we have fun. That's what we're trying to do.
Yes.
We're having fun. Kenny and Mysterio, you rule the universe well.
And we want everybody to have fun here.
We want everybody to be loved. We want everybody to have fun.
Come play with us.
Oh, that was just creepy. That was so creepy.
That's what she says to me when she grabs my ankles. Damn it.
Come play with me, Bansheeba.
Oh, wait, I can't say that. My mouth is shut. Stitched.
That was like CCG with her dolly.
Yes.
Her headless dolly. Come play with me. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yay, Dolly Tea Party. Yeah, we're going to. Oh, I almost spilled the beans about next week. Should I go ahead and tell that?
Go for it.
Next week, we're going to be talking about creepypastas and tea parties.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I
don't want to miss that.
Because it's going to be interesting. But that'll get you thinking about creepypastas and tea parties and what might happen. Right?
Oh, you're getting all steamed up and you don't want to pour out.
All steamy at our tea party.
So yeah, we're going with that. But we love you guys. We really want you guys to enjoy yourselves here. And I am not in the closet, Erin. So
no.
Mary is your mama, so she doesn't have to pay rent.
I don't have to pay for anything, Erin, because you're my baby doe.
Baby doe. Baby doe. Baby doe. Oh my goodness, you do baby.
Oh my goodness.
No, you do baby doe.
Mutant, you're so scary. That would be so cool. Mary P. and Kyra do an evil teddy bear story.
Oh yes.
Oh.
And once again,
I smell a collab.
And once again, I'm going to
yes.
I'm going to plug this. Our mascot needs a name.
A name.
Yes.
Right now.
I'd say Korgoth.
What?
I say Stitches.
Look, I need a name,
a clown.
And I also need a face. Please draw me like one of your French girls. I would appreciate it.
Garter belt and everything.
I didn't expect that. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. Oh, Eduardo.
Eduardo. The fuzzy teddy bear.
Patches is a clown. Dead mom, no.
Should we bid everybody's bittersweet dreams?
Everybody have bittersweet dreams.
Bittersweet dreams.
Bittersweet dreams.
Bittersweet dreams, everyone.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah.
Mwah. Love you guys. Be safe. Oh my God.